Hi guys, a very good morning. This is Dr. Sajja Suneel from Data Science Department. Today we are going to discuss about controlling hardware and sensors, which is a module 3 in Principles of IoT, Internet of Things, which is a connected objects, multiple objects which are connected with the help of internet. In that there are several principles. Out of those, one module which is controlling hardware and sensors. In this particular module, today we are going to discuss about 3 different sensors, which is going to tell you how to control these sensors and what are the different kinds of applications which are enabled in it, and what are the different things which we are going to implement with the help of these sensors in our IoT projects, in a IoT system. All these things are going to be discussed with you. The main topic which I am going to discuss with you was 3 sensors. These 3 sensors are going to tell you how to control sensors in IoT. And these are the 3 sensors which plays a major role in IoT system. The first sensor was motion detection sensor, and the second was wireless Bluetooth sensor, and the third was level sensor. These are the 3 different kinds of sensors which are going to be used in Principles of Internet of Things. Have a look, guys. As I told you, in this module, controlling hardware and sensors, we have discussed multiple hardwares and sensors in the previous classes. And in today's class, we are going to discuss about 3 major things. One is motion detection sensor, wireless Bluetooth sensor, and level sensor. These are the 3 topics which I am going to discuss with you today. And the remaining topics such as USB sensor, embedded sensor, distance measurement with ultra sensor. These are the 3 topics which I am going to discuss in my next class. And for today, we are majorly focusing on 3 things. One is motion detection sensor, wireless Bluetooth sensor, level sensor. These are the 3 topics which I am going to discuss with you now. And we'll start with discussing what exactly these sensors are, for what purpose the objective of these sensors are, and what was the outcome of this particular thing after successfully discussing about this particular sensor, and all these things in a shortcut within a duration of 3 to 4 minutes. And after that, we will know about each sensor in detail, about how the working of that particular sensor was, and what are the different kinds of applications, and how an experiment will be performed with the help of these particular sensors are going to be known to you after the completion of class. Have a look, guys. We'll start with what exactly the outcome and objectives of these particular sensors are. The outcomes and objectives of motion detection sensor, wireless Bluetooth sensor, level sensor, and USB sensors are going to be known to you in a shortcut. The main objective was to collect the data. For what purpose? To collect the data. Here, there was a core principle in IoT for gathering the data from physical world. By using these sensors, I am going to serve you the objective of collecting specific data points with the motion, Bluetooth signal, fill levels, or environmental readings. And coming to the next one, connectivity and communication, which is another principle, key principle for establishing connections between devices and internet, where USB sensors are wide actually. Why? Because the USB sensors wide. Without USB, the sensor is not going to be connected. So it can be called as a wireless sensor. And coming to the other relay sensors, which is wireless protocols, which are used for transmission of the collecting information. And have a look, guys, what exactly the outcome was. We are going to improve the efficiency and automation. How we are going to improve the efficiency and how the automation is going to be improved by collecting and transmitting the data with these sensors, which are going to be more helpful for contributing and for doing the automated tasks and processing the multiple optimization processes. Where, for suppose, take an instance. By using that instance, the motion sensors are going to trigger the lights and also adjust the thermostats, while the level sensors are going to be sense how we are going to control the signal which is related to material refills. And the next factor was enhanced decision making. By using these sensors, I'm collecting some data which is very precious with these sensors, which provides valuable insights in businesses. If information is provided to inventory management, where a particular optimized resource allocation will be given, and also by using that we are going to we are going to understand the user behavior with those particular data sets. And coming to the next factor, which is remote monitoring and control, and this was the best outcome. Why? Because by using this IoT, and here the principles are going to enable you for remote monitoring, remote control, and where the sensors are going to allow you for performing the real-time accesses by enabling adjustments or interventions from the distance. And by using these objectives and outcomes, we are going to contribute a multiple broad goals to our IT industry. Why a broad goal is important in IoT industry? Why? Because we need to create a network of intelligence devices where those has to interact with the physical world and generate a valuable data from various kinds of applications. Through that the data is going to be analyzed, and from the analyzed report, a decision is going to be taken. See how our IoT system is playing a major role for a better country. Have a look, guys. First, we'll start with discussing about motion detection sensor. How this motion detection sensor is going to be in Internet of Things. This was the sensor which acts like your eyes, basically eyes of our particular device. Sensors are nothing but the eyes of our particular device, which is going to establish a perspective movement with the environment, where these sensors will play a crucial role in different kinds of applications, guys, like security, fostering, automation, enhancing user experience. All these things are related to your motion detection sensor. By using this motion detection sensor, a deeper dive into multiple working principles, multiple types of experiences in our IoT projects. We need to understand this particular motion detection. We are not going to see these sensors. Without this sensor, are we going to identify anyone is moving in front of your home by sitting in a place? No, right? By using motion detection sensor, automatically the sensor is going to observe a movement. See the function detected by the changes where a specific physical quantities are going to move in front of it. Here I will tell you a common basic principle. PIR sensors. What PIR was? Passive infrared sensors. These are the sensors which are going to detect infrared radiation, which is heat emitted objects. When a warm object like person or animals moves across the sensor field of the view, the radiation pattern changes. Automatically it will trigger the sensor. They are ideal for an indoor application due to their sensitivity and temperature fluctuations actually. For that particular purpose, these passive infrared sensors are going to be used at the time of motion detection sensors. And coming to the next one, microwave sensor. It is also a little bit unlike PIR sensor, passive infrared sensors. Here, these are going to emit and these are going to detect high frequency microwave radiation. Any moment of the time within the detection zone, there will be some disruption in microwave field, which triggers the sensor, which creates an ability for the penetrating walls to some extent and make suitable for outdoor applications. And coming to ultrasonic sensors, which is a part of this wireless wireless sensors. In this ultrasonic also, which is emits high frequency sound waves and also detects the echo reflected from objects. Here, the movement within the detection zone is going to give you the echo pattern, which is going to trigger the sensor, and where exactly the relative inexpensive, which is affected by temperature and humidity variation. Coming to video motion detection. This method leverages the camera to capture the footage and also analyze frame to frame differences to detect the motion, and this will give you an advantage for providing additional information which is going to detect the movement direction by microprocessor power when it compared to the other sensor. These are the different kinds of sensors which are excited. We need to choose exact sensor which is going to detect the motion according to our requirement. There are some things which we need to consider a particular sensor. How? By based on which aspects? The first one is environment. PIR sensor, which is the best excel for indoors, while microwave sensors will perform at outdoor or when needing to penetrate walls between objects. These micro sensors can be used. And coming to detection range, consider the required coverage area also for our application. Sensitivity, balance for the desired level of sensitivity to avoid the false alarms. Power consumption, battery powered applications which consider sensors low power consumption like PIR. And also cost, PIR are generally most affordable options which is suitable for motion detection sensors which are used in indoors. Got it, guys? These are the things which we need to consider for selecting a proper sensor detection, motion detection sensor. And coming to how this sensor is integrated to microcontroller, there was a connection method which varies, which depends on multiple sensor types. By PIR sensors which are going to be used oftenly for simple data output, while ultrasonic sensors are going to be used for additional signal controlling circuits. And here how these microcontrollers are programmed for reading sensor data. Either the data will be in the form of analog or digital signal, and how to apply algorithms to filter noise or to confirm motion detection, and how to trigger action based on detected motion, such as turning on the lights, sending alarms, sending the recorded video. All these things can be done with the help of these things. What are the different kinds of applications which use these motion sensors in IoT? There are multi-level purposes which are utilized. Motion sensors are utilized in smart house, security services, building automation, automatic door, smart pet devices. These are the areas, and smart retail industry also. These are the 6 different kinds of areas, 6 different kinds of application which uses our motion sensors. Coming to smart homes, for triggering lights by detecting the motions, for triggering fans, for triggering the security, for triggering the energy saving, for your convenience, we can use these motion sensors. Coming to security systems, detecting unauthorized entry by triggering an algorithm which improves your home security. Turning off the lights and appliances by which are in unused rooms to improve your energy efficiency. Automatic doors, by detecting the motion, the door has to be opened automatically where people approaches hand-free access due to multiple factors nowadays we are seeing like corona. And smart pet devices for monitoring the pet activity or tracking their movements easily. This motion detection sensor is most helpful. And smart retail, tracking customer movement patterns to optimize store layout and product placement purposes. We use this motion detection sensors. Got it, guys? These are the basic principles these are the basic applications of motion sensors which are used in our IoT industries. And also additionally to the things which I told, these might be helpful for improving your learning experience. The resources such as exploring online resources on type of motion sensors with Arduino, and example PIR sensor with Arduino. You can find n number of tutorials. With that also you can learn the things. As I told you, for every kind of sensor there are some starter kits which are established with microcontroller, which helps us to perform experiments by using this motion detection in practical settings. I can confidently say you one thing, guys. If you knew about this motion sensors completely, I damn sure I can say that being as a IoT system designer, being while implementing a specific IoT design, you will utilize these motion detection sensors by integrating with more microcontrollers. you are going to empower your IoT projects by creating intelligent and interactive system, and also to enhance your various improvements. And coming to the next factor, which is wireless Bluetooth sensor. What wireless Bluetooth sensor was? Wireless Bluetooth sensor in the realm of Internet of Things. These sensors will play a vital role in creating connected and intelligent system, which is going to offer you a convenient and efficient way to collect from sensors without hassle-free wires, and also for simplifying development and scalability of various IoT applications. And you need to understand how these wireless Bluetooth sensors are going to function. These sensors are going to integrate Bluetooth low energy technology for wireless communication. It is a power efficient version of Bluetooth designed specifically for data transfer in IoT devices, which is going to offer you a wide range, typically 100 meters for power consumption, and making it suitable for battery powered sensors also. Excuse me, guys. And what are the benefits of using wireless Bluetooth sensors? The benefits such as easy development, scalability, cost effectivity, low power consumption, real-time data. Coming to easy development, here we no need of complex wiring or simplifying installation and maintenance. And also scalability, we need to, for adding, for removing sensors, it becomes very easier when it requires compared to physical connections. And cost effective. Why? Because we are eliminating wiring cost, we are simplifying installation potentiality by reducing the overall project cost. And low power consumption, BLE technology, which extends battery life for sensor nodes, crucial for battery powered applications. Real-time data, where we are gathering continuous data collection and monitoring the real-time sensors also. And what are the different types of wireless Bluetooth sensors? The first one is environmental sensor. The second one is motion sensor, wearable sensor, asset tracking sensor. These are the four different kinds of sensors which are presented in wireless Bluetooth sensors. Coming to environmental sensors, which are going to be utilized for measuring parameters such as temperature, humidity, pressure, air quality. These four sensors comes under wireless Bluetooth sensors, which are used in environmental sensors. Coming to motion sensors, which are going to detect the motion by using a technology PIR, passive infrared sensor, and along with accelerators. And coming to the next one, wearable sensors. By using these wearable sensors, which are integrated in it, like your smartwatches, fitness trackers, monitoring health rate, activity levels, or any kind of physiological data. Along with that, asset tracking sensor. This is also comes under wireless Bluetooth sensor, which is used to track the location and also the status of the objects which are used in your real-time aspects. Coming to the next factor, applications which are used in wireless sensors. Smart homes, for monitoring temperature, for monitoring humidity, for monitoring the occupancy, for improving comfort and energy efficient. Smart buildings, for tracking asset performance, energy usage, automate building maintenance, and also for industrial automation, for monitoring the production lines, for detecting the equipment failure, for optimizing the industrial process. And precision agriculture, for tracking the soil moisturizer, tracking the soil temperature, and any other factors which are required for irrigation and crop management. And inventory management, which is plays a major role in retail sector to know about their inventory, the stock levels, and optimizing the inventory control in warehouses. And coming to healthcare, wireless health monitoring of patients using wearable devices for their vital signs or activity trafficking. These are the Bluetooth sensor applications which are used in currently. What we need to consider whenever you want to use these Bluetooth sensors, you need to consider the range, you need to consider the security, you need to consider the battery life. Range, security, battery life. Where coming to range, whatever the Bluetooth sensor which we are using, wireless Bluetooth sensor, is the range was capable or not, like Wi-Fi, right? Up to certain distance only it is capable. And coming to security, whether the sensor data is accepting any kind of unauthorized access or any kind of manipulations which leads to. And coming to battery life, which depends on sensor usage and communication frequency, where sensors are suitable for capacitively or implementing low power strategies. These are the things which we need to consider for wireless Bluetooth sensors. And what are the different kinds of things which are going to help you to know more about these wireless Bluetooth sensors, such as the concepts such as Bluetooth low energy sensors with Arduino, Bluetooth sensor applications in IoT. You know more about this. As I told you, there are starter kits which are merged with microcontrollers which are used these BLE enabled sensors, Bluetooth modules, and we perform multiple experiments. If you incorporated these wireless Bluetooth sensors in your IoT project, I can damn sure say that you are going to create a flexible environment for data accessing systems to open doors, a wide range of applications to remote experience the things for improving efficiency, automation, and also the user to improve the user experience. Also, we can use this Bluetooth wireless sensors. And coming to the last thing, level sensors. What these level sensors are? These are the things which play a foundation role in monitoring and managing the fill level of various substances, where we are provided with the crucial data of diverse applications. With that applications, I will assure you what exactly the efficient operations are, how to prevent those potential issues. Here, have a look how these things are going to work and what are the different applications. These sensors are going to detect the height, the volume of a substance in a container. Like this, the substance can be anything. It can be liquid, it can be solid, like granules or powders, and even slurry, a mixture of liquid and solid. Liquid is going to be measured, solid is going to be measured, and also even slurry, which is a mixture of liquid and solid. All these things can be measured. Here, these are going to be various types. By understanding the principles, have a look, guys. What are the different kinds of level sensors? Float switches, which is very simply and cost effective. And by using this float, we are going to rise or we are going to fall with liquid level. When the float reaches specific level, the trigger switch is going to be activated. It is going to tell you to refill the things, and it is suitable for on and off control applications also. And the next one is ultrasonic sensors. Ultrasonic sensors which emit high energy waves and measure the time, which is going to provide an echo to the surface of substances. This distance between the sensor and the surface is going to be calculated with the sound, which allows you for determine the fill level. And there will be non-contact measurement for ideal various substances, which creates an harsh environments. And coming to the next factor, which is conductive level sensors. By using this conductive level sensors, we are going to use only 2 or more electrodes, which is a submerged in container. With this conduct liquid, we are going to specify the electrode, or else a circuit is completed by indicating the changes in level. And it is suitable for conductive liquids, which requires a regular cleaning and potentially buildup of electronodes. And coming to the fourth one, pressure level sensor. What these pressure level sensors are? In this pressure level sensors, we are going to measure the hydrostatic pressure, which is exerted by the weight of the liquid at the bottom of the container. This pressure is going to be proportional to fill the level, and also versatile, and it can be used for liquids and for some pressured gases also. And coming to the next sensor, which is optical level sensor. This can be employed infrared light lasers or both light sources to detect the presence and absence of the material. And this, with this reflection absorption of the light, the substances are going to be filled with the level, and it can be used for transparent and opaque materials, which may affect the external light or build up sensor. These are the different kinds of level sensors. We need to know how to choose a particular level sensor as per our requirement. This selection is mostly suitable for multiple IoT projects, depends on multiple factors. What was the type of substance? Either the substance is liquid, or either the substance is solid, either the substance is surly. These are the physical properties which has to be considered for measuring. And coming to the next factor, desired accuracy. Some sensors offer high precision than others. And also, what exactly the container material and the size of the container was. It should match the sensor's operating principle and characteristics is important. And coming to the fourth one, environmental conditions. What the environmental conditions we are considering, like temperature, pressure, potential corrosion. And the next factor was cost and complexity, whether all the things are going to be balanced for our project requirement or not. Based on this, we need to choose a particular level sensor as per our requirement. Now we will see what are the different kinds of applications of these level sensors which are used in our IoT system. The first one, inventory management. To monitor the tank levels in warehouses or to maintain the stock levels of timely resupply, we use this inventory. And coming to the smart agriculture, to track the water level in irrigation system, and this can be used optimizely for the crop health. And also chemical processing, we need to ensure a safe and efficient operation for monitoring the levels of chemicals in the region tanks. And coming to the fourth factor, which is food and beverage, which maintains consistent fill levels in processing tanks and bottling lines. And the next one is fuel management. Track fuel level in the tanks for a real-time monitoring and prevent overfilling. And next one, water waste treatment. Monitoring levels will includes you to prevent overflow of water in water waste processing. These are the different kinds of applications where the level sensors has to be used in our IoT system. And what are the different learning process which gives an additional resource to this particular process, such as level sensors with Arduino and level sensor, ultrasonic level sensors with Arduino will help you a lot. As I told you, there will be a starter kit with microcontroller which is allows you to perform experiments for measuring the things in level sensors in IoT projects. And if you understand these three things, I can confidently say you guys, you can employ all these sensors in your IoT projects, which helps you to create an advanced IoT systems in industries, and also for promoting efficiency and for automation purpose and for resource optimization purpose in IoT landscape module. That's it, guys. We'll meet in the next class with some more sensors which are going to be helpful for implementing in our IoT systems, which helps a real world in a good way for a better world. Thank you, guys. Signing off.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.